the beauty industry can hide behind its really glossy PR image. But one of the biggest threats to that brand image and their profits is counterfeit products.
I know when I was like in my teenage years, I bought some makeup on Facebook, which I reckon was fake now. I feel like it's actually a much bigger issue than we realise.
Chloe and I have both bought counterfeit makeup in the past, so today we're meeting up with a private investigator who works with these big brands to get these products off the streets.
Going undercover today, I just can't wait to kind of be like a wee woman in the police just going and being like,
So not everyone can afford, obviously, the high-end and more expensive brands, so I definitely can see where people would be tempted to buy counterfeit makeup. I can totally understand why big companies do work hand in hand with the police, because at the end of the day, they just want to protect their business and their profits.
Hey girls.
Hey!
How's it going?
Yeah. What exactly is it that you do then?
Our job is working with brand owners. Usually the brands contact because they've gotten a tip or they heard about issues in the area.
Which type of brands have you worked with so far?
We've worked with brands like L'Oreal and Chanel and MAC. Most of our clients are not interested in the sellers. They want to get to the distributors and the people that they're buying from. Once we authenticate the goods as counterfeit, we'll go back with a letter called a cease and desist letter. We use that as leverage to try and get that retailer who's selling counterfeit goods to tell us where they're getting the product from. So we're going to send you girls undercover. I'm going to get you guys geared up with cameras. Once you get out there, act normal. You guys obviously blend in very well. That's why we picked you to go undercover down here. Ask them to show you around. And the more you ask for the person's help and you play dumb, the more information they're going to give you. Go.
Thank you.
Do your best to kind of make sure we get some good photos of the actual product. Look for any kind of misspellings or information on the packaging that looks a little bit off. Any questions?
No, I'm excited.
Great, get it done.
Yeah, that was good.
oh my God, the James Charles palette. Yeah.
It's the same.
Okay.
But this is a copy, this is original.
Oh, okay. How much is this one?
25.
How much is this one?
20.
Oh, so just $5 different.
Yeah, that's all.
I want to get something fancy.
I only have the jug in your palette.
Could I get this one? Yeah. Thank you. $90. That's done. Thank you.
So what'd you guys find?
All the big brands were there. We got
Kylie Cosmetics.
Wow.
James Charles.
Yeah, and I have this palette at home.
So as someone that's in the space, what do you think of the product? What does it look like?
You can tell by looking at it, it's fake. You know, look at that image on the back.
Yep.
But like, not everyone would know that.
They claim to have the real one for an extra $5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they told you the real one's an extra $5, so they're pretty much telling you this is not the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were 3 items for like $10, when in a normal world, like 3 items would literally cost you like $60.
Look at how this one's filled. Look at, there's something wrong
It's
with
like
that.
separating.
Yeah, so what we will do is we will tag all the evidence so we can proceed with enforcement. Great work, guys.
Most times counterfeit makeup is so ridiculously cheap, and it does make you kind of wonder like what's actually inside of them. Maybe they've been made in wee dodgy factories and have dodgy ingredients in them perhaps.
Counterfeit products cost the beauty industry around $75 million a year, so I can see why they hire investigators like him. But I want to know if they're just protecting their profits or if there's any risk to the consumers that buy these counterfeits.
Welcome, guys.
Oh, hi. Hello.
This is our LAPD evidence room.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. What the hell?
Anything and everything you see here is basically counterfeit. It all gets shipped over here after we seize it, and when it gets up to the court, then we have the evidence here. After it's all done and said, all this stuff gets destroyed. And then obviously the makeup's right in front of you. So you got your MAC, Urban Decay, Kylie.
Look. Oh gosh.
Yeah, and it's brand new. You're the first person that opened it.
Oh my word.
If you look carefully on some of them, they're misspelled because obviously English wasn't their first language.
So, okay, so it says here, powerful pigmented eyeshadows. Shadows?
Right.
Like it's,
So that's the easiest way
dry
to identify something as counterfeit.
how much do people actually make?
A lot. So for example, an average street vendor, they make anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 a week. That's almost $40,000 a month.
So where are they getting the supplies from?
Well, most of this stuff is obviously made overseas.
Yeah.
Most of that stuff, if not all of it, has high levels of bacteria. And when we tested it in the past, it had consistent with animal feces, animal poop
That's
in it.
crazy.
And you're applying that to your skin, all over your face. And
So you're constantly rubbing it. You're just like rubbing in shit then, pretty much.
It's just really unsettling.
I am in literal shock. It's allowed me to see exactly like the actual scale of how intense this fake counterfeit industry is.
I got a rash from trying on eyeshadow swatches at the warehouse, and to me that is so alarming. I don't really feel much sympathy towards big brands. People could be buying these products without realizing that they're fake, or they could just be buying it to keep up with trends and keep up with the Kardashians.